Hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zullen Ironshield. Alright guys, when you left off, that one guy, he really wanted some more meat, right? So he's like, let's get some bear meat if there's no boars in Evendom, right? So we're gonna grab some bear meat here. Apparently that's delicious to them. This is a beautiful area. I've turned up a couple settings on my graphics. We'll see how it turns out in the recordings. See if it looks a little nicer for you guys. So I've got a pretty nice graphics card. I got a 1070 Ti, if you guys know it. It's a little older now, but you know, compared to other graphics cards, it's rather good, especially for a game like this. It runs it beautifully and looks gorgeous. You know what is funny? It does. Your hardware on a computer definitely matters, because you can play this game in ultra high graphics on a different graphics card, and I noticed that like you do get better visuals depending on your hardware of your graphics card. That definitely is an absolute thing that happens. So, just throwing that out there, it does matter. So this game definitely looks better the better your graphics card is. Now, I am noticing, I'm not sure if that's just OBS showing a little bit of lag, but make sure that it is recording it good for you guys. We're not getting lag or something because I turned up the visual. Anyway, getting some bears. I'm trying very hard to make sure I get content out for you guys on a regular basis. I enjoy doing these thoroughly, but you know how life just gets really busy sometimes. And you know, I've got a good lesson for you, as Zolan Shield. Sometimes life can be a little difficult. It's been hard this week. I've had a lot of stuff going on. And you know what? Just be happy anyway. It's a good lesson in life. So, for example, if you've had a hard day, be happy to others anyway that you meet at the grocery store and stuff. Make their day great. You know, it's a good lesson for all of us to learn. You know, no matter what, always be positive. I've always had people ask him like, "How are you always so positive?" And I'm like, well, you know, there's a few reasons. Like, I think it's just maybe like a little bit of disposition, but I think it's also choice, right? We think positively, right? I always tell people it's like, because I know Jesus. I mean, that's the big one for me. But again, like, you know, and everyone has their own beliefs, obviously, of course. But it's positive. You know, it's really being positive. If you're negative all the time, you'll be negative all the time, right? It's kind of like simple math, negative and positive. Anyway, but I've been trying to get you guys out lots of content, even when I'm busy, and try to get lots of fun stuff out, and also another very positive and exciting thing for all of you, right? And by the way, I don't fake my enthusiasm, you guys. I thoroughly enjoy this, and I've had many of our wonderful Voice of the Rings Fellowship members say very nice comments to me in the comment section. I really appreciate all of you guys. Those were very nice comments. I really do enjoy doing this. I love doing it. We're going to do live streams in the future. I know I've said that a few times in a couple other videos. Keep tuned. Make sure you put that little subscribe, like, and put the little bell on, you guys, because we definitely will do some live streams in the future. And today, when I was recording this at least, and yeah, I don't know when you watch this video, right, of our series here on Voice of the Rings, our main series of LOTRO Tale, we hit 100 subscribers today. Now, you may be laughing at me in the future when you're watching this video, and we have lots, but it's still a milestone, my friends. And I was thinking maybe I'll do a live stream for it, but by the time I actually do a live stream in the next day or two, we'll probably be way past it. So I think what we'll do is I'll have some live streams for fun, but I think when we hit in the future, hopefully we'd be sooner rather than later, when we get to the 1,000 subscribers, I think I'll do a live stream especially for that. But I will do some live streams before that, just for fun, of course. And you guys, don't forget, I just set up a brand new Discord that you guys are welcome to join for if you become a patron. So, and the smaller amount. I'm not someone that's in it for the money. Just if you want to give me a tip, and you want to support me, you can be on the Patreon for $3 thing. Some people, like, it was suggesting I do, you know, 10 for that kind of stuff. And I was like, no. I was like, if I'm the watcher of the YouTube channel, I would not want that. I would want to just be able to hang out and enjoy. And also, if you want to join me in playing the game, I'm not, no restrictions. I will invite you to the kinship, whether it be on Crick Hollow, free. Just shoot me a message in the chat, on my Twitter, to Zolan Ironshield, or at Z Ironshield, I think it is. But it's down there, the link. And you could also send, in Lord of the Rings Online, on Crick Hollow. You can send it straight to Voice of the Rings, our character, or Zolan. Send to tell /tell space my name, that name, enter, or space what your message, enter, right? Right? I've already taught you guys how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, I have a whole video on how to do the tell system too. So it's in one of the, it's in the chat video, the guide video. Okay, so we're getting there. We have to collect more pieces of statues. So basically right now what I'm doing is I'm just killing brigands, and I was giving you a little bit of update on things. And again, a positive lesson, everyone. Always be positive. Be happy. Because that is how we should be. One thing, it's funny because I've had people in my life I know that, like, when they're upset, they let everyone know, and they tell everyone else they're upset. By the way, I'm not upset right now. But even if you've had a hard day, it's a good lesson for yourself to be positive. The people around you anyway. And then they'll be happy, and then it'll probably make you more happy as well. I don't know if that is very good grammar, but make you more happy. Probably, or make you happier yourself. I think that might be better way of putting that grammar. But anyway, and we're gonna start. I got my friends and some other people. We're gonna start playing on the Treebird Legendary server too, you guys. So if you want to play this game, now the hard thing about the Treebird Legendary server is the Legendary servers, you do have to be a VIP to Standing Stones, to the LOTRO game. You do have to pay for the subscription. If you want to play with me for free on the free-to-play system, you can join me on Crick Hollow, and I'll be on there too. But I'm going to be legitimately playing a lot in the next couple weeks on the Treebeard Legendary server, because I want to get into actual, like a big kin, start doing some raids. I'll get that content on here for you guys, some new ones, because I see on YouTube there are people that have done the raids, but they're like from 2009. They're like so old. There's one or two LOTRO YouTubers, other ones that do content for LOTRO and show raids and stuff, but there is no other LOTRO YouTuber, though, that does voiceovers. Well, he does the quests. That is our channel, Voice of the Rings. So, we have a couple of learning things, obviously, too. This channel is more for fun, you guys joining me, entertainment, enjoyment, and also at the same time, learning things together. Little real life here, sometimes, and then mostly learning about LOTRO. And, you know, we'll do some lore of Lord of the Rings now and then, too. Again, you guys know I'm a big fan. Shout out to Nerd of the Rings. I really like his channel a lot. He's awesome. He's a great guy. We're friends now, so I've known him for a good amount of time, actually, now. Where we talk all and do fun stuff together, and maybe in the future we'll do some collaborations. That'll be kind of cool. We're just planning on when we're going to do that, because we both are very busy in our lives. Our regular lives, not just our YouTubing. I guess you call it YouTubing? I don't know. Streamer? Blogger? YouTuber? I guess that's why they just say YouTuber, right? But what if there's other things in the future? What would you call it then? It's funny because I think blogging from, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, kind of turned into being a streamer or a YouTuber or using Twitch or all these different platforms, you know? It's kind of cool. Alright, sweet. We're kicking some butt here. Thank you for listening to all of my stuff. It's all positive things. I just want to let you know about our channel, what's going on. We do our videos. So I need some small statue pieces, and we need to go to the island down here. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to run over this. I want you guys to see this area. Oh, there's another brigand we can take out right here. Gosh, I've been so stuffed up the last few days. You guys ever get allergies where you're just really stuffed up? I do that. Then it's harder to do voices because it's like I can't use my nose. All right. We're using the cowbell, by the way, for this episode. I don't know if you've noticed yet, but we're about to level up, you guys. We're really close. There's one more. Okay, so we need 4 more statue pieces. I could have done this all with our teleport one, but again, I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute for fun, tell you some fun things, tell you a positive lesson. Always be positive, no matter what. It's very good. It's good for yourself, too, not just for others. You don't want to hide things inside, right? Like, there's someone you should always have to confide in and talk with to feel better, because that's important for our souls and for our being as people, right? As dwarf, elf, hobbit, or human, whatever you are. But, again, like, it is good to try to stay positive outlook on everything. And by the way, nothing is extremely bad. Nothing, just so you know. So you're not like, oh no, Voice of the Rings, is everything okay? Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. Just a couple little hard things, you know, little things. Alright, I need 2 more fragments. So... I think we'll just go to the island down there. Look at that view, you guys. I mean, it's a little foggy because it's nighttime, but I think we're going to get on our goat here, Remy. And it says there's more brigands down here, so we might be able to get 1 or 2 on the way. Aha! There's one right there. My keen dwarf eyes see it. I've got the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox, and then you remember that part of Lord of the Rings? The dwarf breathes so loudly we could shoot him in the dark. And he's all like, oh, and I might have some more on our LOTRO Life series playlist. Ooh, look at this. Oh my gosh, that guy's level 100, and he's got 1,135,000 HP. Why is he here? That would have been bad if I had walked into him. Oh my goodness. That is what we call a roaming threat, I believe, is what it is. Usually we can walk up close to it to give you a quest to defeat him. Pack leader. The guardian keeps a watchful eye on his pack and finds safety in numbers. Anyway, this is something that was added in at level 100. So basically they were like events. You could get special loot drops for them and stuff. I've never really mentioned them in any of our how-to guides. I could do that. They're really, at this point in the game, not super important right now at the max level 130, but they basically put them all over the world. So they put them in the new area of level 100 at that time was Southern Gondor. And then they also put them all over the world so people could go back and do other things in the world, like events. But it was fun a couple times, but then I personally felt like it was a little grindy, so they didn't do that in the next levels, the next expansions, which was probably good. Alright, so we did everything. We just need to go over to this island real quick. I am going to just run across here, so a little quick teleport. Ready? Baruch Kazan! Alright, you guys, back. Whoa, here we are. We're at the island. We're supposed to talk to someone in secret on this island. Where are they, though, I wonder? Well, let's see. The quest ring is telling me to go this way. Good thing we just have the Force. What? Star Wars references in Lord of the Rings? That's a no-no. Hey, all I know is a lot of people that love the Lord of the Rings also love Star Wars. And for that, Harry Potter. I don't know why, but it seems like a lot of people that like those series kind of like all of them. Not always the case. I don't know. Leave a comment. What do you guys think? Do you like them too, or are you like just Tolkien fan? Granted, of course, I'm ultimate Tolkien fan. Not like more than everyone else, but I mean, out of those 3 things, Tolkien is king, obviously. But the other ones are awesome too. All right, so the end of the island is where we're supposed to find that person to talk with. I'm just blabbing away. Zolan Ironshield is very talkative today. I appreciate you guys listening. Alright, there it is. Ooh, we get to do some actual voiceovers. Ooh. Elliot. So we get Elliot Bencroft.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? I believe his voice would sound more like this. I'm doing nothing suspicious, just standing around waiting for the next boat. Wait, what's your name? Who sent you? Balson, you say? Then it is time we got to work. Oh, we leveled up, you guys. We're level 42. We're level 42. As I said, we would definitely pass up level episodes with stuff. By the way, you guys, I started another playlist on LOTRO.
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment. I started another playlist called A LOTRO Adventure, and that will be all focusing on the Treebird Legendary server. But of course, we will still stay on our main Crick Hollow server and our main character and do the main plots, right? The Tomb Robbers are far more organized than we have previously thought, and Rantost is the hive of their villainy. Yes, villainy. It's a nice word, villainy. Everything they plunder from the tombs and the crypts of Evandin comes through here. We have been watching for a while, and each of us come up with a way to hinder their efforts. If we can curtail them enough, we may allow the Rangers an opportunity to strike. This would let them end the tomb robbers, recover their relics, and strengthen the restored friendship between Osferod and Tunudir. Speak with my associates here for my almost said ancestors. Speak with my associates here for what we feel needs to be done. The list is not long, but it should make a heavy impact. All right. So now he's given me some quests here. So we got a couple more voiceovers. Okay, so he's got the thieves. So we're supposed to help these 3 people. We're gonna go back and turn these into them in a minute. So I'm just gonna move these off my tracker here. And let's do where you can see the tracker there. All right, the thief.
Would you do something for me?
Would you do something for me? Again, remember, I'm kind of changing. This guy's like a pirate, but I'm kind of changing their voices a little bit because they have the same voice actors for a lot of people in this series. So I kind of take it and I'll manipulate it occasionally for certain characters. I have been monitoring the patterns of the tomb robbers here. When they come, when they go, who is here and when. There are patterns in everything. It's Ranost. Yeah, it's Rantost. In Rantost, the patterns run deep. It is always the same robbers I see around this camp. There are a few that travel on the boats to get new relics, but they do not come ashore. The robbers who are here do not change. If you were to defeat a number of them, it would take time before any would notice and be able to come and support, if you know what I mean. This would give us the opening we need to strike. Alright, let's see his associates here. Alright, we will do that. We're solid Iron Shield. Alright.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? The tomb robbers store all the relics they bring here. They store them and, depending on their value, place the more valuable items in crates and less valuable items in barrels. The crates are kept deeper within the camp, in more guarded locations. The barrels are strewn about here and there. They are still valuable, but the crates are the most valuable. Of course. I have not been able to get a count of how many crates and barrels there are around the island. The Rangers will need to know how many there are so they can also prepare accordingly. Please, get their number for me. Call me maybe. What? No, I didn't just say that.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? I think his voice will sound something like this. The robbers use a group of rowboats to transport the relics to this land. The only other ship they have beyond that are small dinghies. Yep, dinghies, not strong enough to carry the relics from the island. That is a word I do not see every day. If we can strike there, Rantost will be further isolated, and the relics will remain on the island until we want them to move. The rowboats are mostly along a small channel that runs through the center of the island. There may be 1 or 2 on the far side, however. Burn them all! Okay, alright, we'll do that. Alright, so we're gonna do these quests real quick. Okay, gotta burn. Oh no, she sees us! Remy, run her down. Haha! How do you like the axe? Would you like to ask you a question? Alright, these are quests I don't want right now. That voice kind of got my throat a little hoarse. Again, having allergies. It's harder because I can't breathe through my nose as good. It's harder to do the voices, and then it's harder because I get a sore throat. Good thing I have my tea. Oh, and you guys, I'm so excited. Again, I think I might have started saying this, and literally I do that sometimes. I'm sorry, I get excited and I'll start telling you something, and then I realize I didn't finish what I was telling you. I will have some videos on LOTRO Life which is the one I've been doing for just fun things where I show you guys things and blog kind of stuff. But I've been showing you a lot of my replica weaponry I have from Lord of the Rings, and I got some new ones, and I'm excited to show you guys in the future. So stay tuned. I might do some more of those videos. And I'm kind of better at it. I know how to do it and how to film it now a little better. I had a couple start ones I had to like work on. Woo! That boat went up in flames now, didn't it? But yes, that should be fun. Now that I have my really nice new phone camera, I can film very nicely. Get you guys to see the awesome beauty of the sword. I got the scabbard, which I put on there with Andrew, which that's already on the other playlist of LOTRO Life if you want to check it out. Show you the scabbard. And later I will show you I actually have the sword and drill. So, Flame of the West. It's a beautiful sword. The United Cutlery does, majestic is the word. Majestic job on their swords and replicas they make. Weta also does a really good job on the replicas they do in statues. But United Cutlery was the one that did most of the swords. Alright, so we gotta burn a couple more boats. So I think what I might do here, my friends, is that we will end the episode here. And then in the next episode, we will turn these quests in and all the other ones back into their place and do some more voiceovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm your host and guide, Zolan Iron Shield. Please, please, please. It really helps me out. If you guys want to know something that really supports my channel, is to subscribe and like the video. That really helps me out a ton. Don't forget, the subscribe button's right here. The next episode on the playlist is over there. And then we'll have another playlist right over there. Maybe a LOTRO adventure. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zolan Iron Shield, and have a great day in Middle Earth, my friends. See ya.